Did I turn it off? Okay, hi guys. Well, I'm not having the best hair day today. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube. I'm Camila. You're probably new here because this is a relatively new channel, and I wanted to share that I have upgraded to a mic. So I'm hoping my audio will be much better. And today I'm using my camera, so I'm very excited to try it out and see how it works. Maybe even better than my old phone, because I do have an iPhone 14. So, and I'm not thinking of upgrading yet because the new iPhones are like so expensive. I don't really want to think about it right now, but eventually, eventually. So for today's video, I first want to show my sweater, which I just finished. I probably take another shot later. But yeah, this is my first sweater that I ever made. I'm already working on my second one. And honestly, it was very fun. It took a couple months because I guess I was still learning how to work faster, and I learned a lot of new techniques. And I think from now on, I will take definitely less time to do them because I'm already working on my second one and it was going pretty fast. So yeah, I really like it. I really like the color, this dark chocolate brown color. And yeah, I can't wait to like wear it to work tomorrow. Hopefully. And then be like, I made this sweater. So also on another news, one of the goals for this year was to start an Etsy shop. So a year ago I started making jewelry because I wanted to just make more unique pieces because I wasn't really finding things that I really liked. So I kind of started doing some of my own, and this was like April. So I started doing it in April, and it was a little bit like it wouldn't hold, like it would break or things like that. But like just through the months and like through working through it, I made some pieces for friends, family, and they're still wearing them. Like it hasn't broken. I mean, some things have, but I fixed it, and then now I learn better techniques, and I know where the best stores are to buy the supplies. I don't usually buy everything online. I usually like to go in person and feel the beads, read at everything, what is it made of, try to look for gold or silver, not like obviously solid gold, but like gold plated stuff and things that won't tarnish, because I do believe like I don't want to make something that is just gonna last like a couple wears. So I want to make something um that will last long. So yeah, I started making that, and I was hoping to maybe start selling some of those things. And I kind of ramped up the production rate. So I have been making like at least 3 or 4 new pieces a week, and I know it might seem like so little, but I'm also working full time and I'm also going to school. So I kind of wanted to talk about how was it to start an Etsy shop. And I'm gonna just say like the main steps that I did, because you probably can't find all the information online, but I will say one of the first things obviously was to try to find a name, which was really hard, but I finally came out with one, and I'll probably put it here in the video. Um, and then name, logo, which I used Canva for, and I think it was pretty easy to do one for free, and I think it's a great tool. So I use that for my logo. And then what else? I created a new email, a Gmail business account, which I'll hope to do an Instagram too with, so I could put pictures of like how I make things and pieces that I make. So I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't done it yet because sometimes I'm a perfectionist and I want to have really good pictures. And I so far I have been taking some of the pictures of the products, and I think they look really good. And so, yeah, once I have a good stock of things, then I'll start posting, because I don't want to be like post one day and then like take like 3 weeks for the next one. Like I don't want to be doing that. I want to be very consistent. And yeah, so that was another thing. Then the third thing. So okay, so it was name, logo, email, and then I think yeah, those are the main things that you would need. And I also obviously have like a good amount of like products already made. So when I started it, I had like 10 or more different products, and so far I only posted 4. But I'm still planning to do the rest. The thing is like it will take a little bit before you post something because you gotta write like description, keywords, a good title, materials, figure out the shipping, what you want to do with it. That's mainly the main things that I can remember right now. And well, actually, let me open it. See. Yeah. So after you have the main things, name, email, logo, and then products, you can start now to go to the Etsy .com shop manager and create a store. So I think it works essentially very easy, and I'll read some of the fees that you gotta pay, but it will be basically a $29 Etsy setup fee. Then it will be 20 cents per listing, so you're gonna pay 20 cents every time you post something, and then I think the listing goes for like 90 days, so every 90 days you're gonna pay those 20 cents to be active. 6.5% transaction fee. Then payment processing fee is 3% of total. Currency conversion fee is 2.5% of what you receive, and offsite ads fee is 12 to 15% of the total from the sales they made through the ads. So a lot of these things you don't make until you sell a way or another. So, but I mean, I don't know anything yet because I haven't sold anything. But once I do, I'll let you know. Once you have some stuff, then you're gonna make the post and then you're gonna find a good you're gonna make sure that your keywords and the title and description and then the tags are trending, or like that that people can find it, because all I heard about Etsy is like, oh, it's a very powerful search engine, so you gotta be very very careful with like the keywords that you put in there. So I try to follow that. So I'm hoping that that will help. And yeah, I know there are some other websites where you can like see the trending stuff like Everbee and eRank, but eRank is free, which I have it right now, but you cannot really see everything unless you pay a premium, and the same with Everbee. So I haven't really done that yet because again, I haven't been selling anything since this is very new. So I feel like once I do and I gain some traction, I probably will. um, but I mean, there's plenty of YouTube videos about how these websites work and about a lot of Etsy tips that you can watch, which I have watched. But so far, I'm just sharing my experience and what I did to open the store. So yeah, I made numerous products throughout last year, which I haven't posted yet, but I am planning to put all different kind of things like keychains, purse charms, handbags, charms, earrings, necklaces, and then I kind of want to go and do like baby pacifiers because I think that's like really useful. And I think people like it to be customizable too. And then I also learned about bikini charms, and so those sounds really fun to make. And knowing that I'm from Miami, so I'm like, oh, I should really make some, and like also when I go there, like try to see what people used to and like what is it trending, and yeah. So those are the things that I want to focus on, and honestly, it doesn't take me too long to make them. I feel like maybe a necklace would take a little bit long, but it depends also how you do it. If it's beaded, it will take less than if I use more metal. But for keychains and purse charms, things like that, it might take me like half an hour or so. Depends on the difficulty, but I can show you some examples. Okay, so hopefully you can see. Okay. Okay, I feel like my camera died, but this is like an example of a keychain that I just made the other day. And then an earring, which let me try to hold it. But yeah, I feel things like this might not be that difficult to start with if you're planning to start an Etsy shop. Right? Roko? So yeah, that's kind of how I started the Etsy shop, and I feel like I didn't even think too much about it because I just want to go with it this year and not worry about anything. Because I think goals for this year are you just do the things, even if you're not totally ready for it, you will learn along the way, and that's what I'm trying to do here and in other areas of life. Then other things that I want to focus on this year is do more creative things, focus more on my hobbies, and be more consistent with it. So yeah, I think so far I've been doing well. It's been 1 month of the year, so I'm hoping I'll keep doing it and